Federal government tackles worship centers over breach of protocols. Amid warning from global health authorities on second wave of COVID-19 infections, the federal government yesterday reprimanded worship centers in the country for abandoning COVID-19 protocols. The secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, Boss Mustafa, warned that the number of cases in the country had been fluctuating lately, an indication that Nigeria was not yet free of the pandemic. Speaking at the briefing of the Presidential Task Force (PTF) on COVID-19 in Abuja, Mustafa said that the cases in Lagos where multiple infections were recorded in two schools were typical examples of the danger of reopening institutions without the required measures. For example, it has been strongly observed that places of worship, gatherings, and other events have dumped the use of face masks and adherence to other NPIAs, he said. The SGF, who is also the chairman of the PTF, charged Nigerians to take the collective responsibility of keeping the country safe by adhering to all COVID-19 preventive measures. He said, "We must all rally round one another to stop this pandemic from destroying our lives and economy." The PTF believes strongly that now is the time to raise the tempo of not just our national response, but also our preparedness for a new wave of pandemic or any other epidemic for that matter. He said that the PTF was still monitoring situations around the world and would continue to raise the flag so that Nigerians pay adequate attention to the rising number of cases, especially in high burden countries. He added it will particularly help in planning to or not to embark on trips. The candidate piece of advice of the PTF still remains that non-essential trips should be totally avoided. Mustafa said that the PTF was still very much concerned about the mental health of survivors of the virus. In this regard, the PTF is following reports from research around the world regarding the state of psychiatric health of survivors and has intensified plans for a country response under the treatment and post-treatment regimes. He added, the SSG urged all Nigerians to undergo regular tests, saying that the country's testing rate was very encouraging. Mustafa said Mauritius has the highest tests per million, 218,535, while Nigeria stands at 3,605 per million. This is grossly low to be at a comfortable stage of defeating the pandemic considering the size of our population, he stated. Thank you for listening to this news. Let's tell ourselves the truth. We have truly abandoned this the use of face mask. We have truly abandoned it. Nigerians have truly abandoned it. Nigerians no longer pay attention to those preventive messages. It's for our good and no other person's good. It's for our good to get prevented. It's for our good in order not to be infected. Can't you see how the virus, the infection, or the possibility of getting infected is reducing by the day? It has already reduced, but because it has reduced doesn't mean that we should just stop um, uh, following the instructions or stop using the face mask. It's because of our active use of the face mask. That is why this infection dropped drastically. So if we just take because it has dropped and we decide to stop using it, don't you know that it will come back? To come back. So let us go back to the use of these preventives. It's most especially the use of these nose masks, because um, that is the fastest means of getting infected of the virus. Understand? So I joined the secretary to the president, that's boss Mustafa. I join him in encouraging Nigerians to pay attention to the use of these preventives, to pay attention to the use of this nose mask. Let us join in putting off this virus out of Nigeria completely, so that everyone will be completely safe. You see, this virus, you agree with me that it has really caused us a lot of harm. It cost us a lot of harm this year. You know, the number of businesses that crumbled just because of this virus. A lot of people that lose their jobs because of this virus. Many companies closed up because of this virus. Look at the economy of Nigeria today. It is still because of this virus. So do we want it to come back again? If it comes back again, then we'll experience another lockdown. So for it not to come back again, then that is why they are calling on us to pay attention and do as instructed. And do as instructed. It's for our good and the good of everyone. No other person. You understand? So, my viewers, let us not be adamant to instructions. Let us be attentive. Let us be, let us listen and do as instructed, because it's for your good, it's for my good, it's for everyone's good. You understand? It will help us in a long way. Not paying attention to the use of these preventives, I know what it can cause and what it can lead to. So let us not allow it. All right. So, my viewers, I don't know what's your comments concerning all that has just been said, but please deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.